Oh! That makes it a far hole.
2 off 1.
2 off the first.
I don't like playing with sunglasses. I just pulled my mic out, didn't I? Did they trim up those big trees a lot, or has it always looked like that? I feel like they're missing half their branches.
You parked it. Wow. That was incredible.
Not bad for old man.
For old man. Not bad for someone's dad.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nice, Drew. That's useful.
Don't forget these.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
You were gonna forget them.
I kind of want to lose them because they're broken and all danged up.
And then you can get a new pair. It's a good excuse.
Oh.
All right, hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another practice round. Today we have Simon. We're out here at the LWS Open presented by Dynamic Disc and the Natty. That's a lot of stuff to say. But we threw our shots in hole 1. I think Simon might have aced the hole. I threw my first one about 8 feet in front of us. So, but thank you so much for being on the channel. I know you've had a busy day of travel and doing filming for MVP, so I appreciate the time and the effort and the energy.
Yeah, I was still holding my daughter this morning from 5 to 6 a.m., giving my wife a 1-hour break.
Well, hey,
and then
see,
I jetted to the airport.
Good guy here.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna throw this up shot. We're gonna look for Simon's disc, and then we are going to make this special for you guys.
Yeah, course opening is next Saturday.
It's pretty sweet.
So we go there, and then the day after we go down to Worlds.
I forgot I had these on my head.
Ah, sorry, I forgot to. Good shot, though.
Thank you. I've practiced a lot for that, to know how to do that. Oh, man. Dude.
It's still a par 4, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we're good then.
Birdie. I have a question for you. You
Yes.
went from the kid who loves discs to a trick shot Simon line expert to one of the best players in the world. I want you to take us through that journey from when you first fell in love with disc golf until today.
Well, first off, I wouldn't say I'm an expert. I just do it so much that sometimes it just has to work. So the amount of times I've tried trick shots or I've tried Simon lines, they've been complete failures, countless. So that just comes with the job if you decide that that's what you want to do. But no, I've just been doing it my whole life. And I feel like I've been doing it so much and I've always loved it so much. Like my thing was to go out and throw discs. That's what I would do for fun. Never to get better. Just that's what I was left to do. And sometimes playing these courses the way you're supposed to play them just gets too boring. I don't know how else to phrase it, Drew. It gets too boring.
And then what about the evolution from being the Simon line crazy guy to then being the guy that won 7 tournaments in, what was it, 18
2.5
months or
years? Yeah, well, I injured my elbow, which also comes with repetition, so many trick shots and Simon lines. You know, I threw this so hard for like 20 years of my life. And the wear and tear on the arm, shoulder, elbow, wrist, you know, everyone's dealt with every kind of injuries, lower back. It just had to slow me down a bit, and it got so bad that I barely could throw any forehands, and I really had to slow everything down and get everything so simplified and throw only one angle, basically the same shot on every hole. And I'm still pretty good at that, thank goodness. And yeah, it's always kind of been my career that if my putting's on, then I'm up there. I have a chance. And somehow in the last 2.5 years, I don't know really how or why, but every time I had a chance, I basically did it. Pretty wild to think about. But yeah, for me, it comes down to just making my putts. That's always been kind of my weak spot. Don't really know why. Like this right here, 25-footer elevated basket. Tap in, just like for Gannon and Ricky and all those really good players.
You're a really good player, I think.
I can be every now and then.
That's all it takes. Hey, I'll head on over to gibsondiscgolf.com. That's going to be a place where you can find all of your Drew Gibson disc golf needs, whether it's shirts, hats, our subscription box, anything like that. Head on over to gibsondiscgolf.com. I thank you so much. Let's get right back to the video. Yeah, exactly like that. Pretty nice throw there.
Good enough.
Good enough. That's all you need, right? It's just good enough.
Should I ask you questions too, or is it just for me?
You can ask me questions if you like.
I don't have any though. Yet. That's even better than mine.
I get lucky sometimes.
Is the Buzz the best disc of all time?
I don't know about all time, but it's definitely up on the list somewhere.
That is true.
I don't know where it is on the list, but it's definitely high up on the list. All right, Simon, so over the years, disc golf has grown significantly in popularity. How have you seen the sport evolve, and what do you think the future holds for disc golf, both in media creation and on the Pro Tour?
Oh, that fucking question. I mean, yeah, the COVID boom was real. It changed a lot. It changed... What it mainly changed, it feels like, is our sponsorship deals. They got pretty serious, just money-wise, and also what I noticed is my contracts used to be like 1 page long or sometimes
Now
two.
it's 20.
And now it's like 25, 30. Oh, it's like lawyer stuff is involved now,
Yeah.
and like the business side of it is getting so serious, and you know, it's never been my thing, obviously, just being a freaking disc golfer all my life. I've never had a real job. It's sad.
It's not sad, that's good.
I guess it is good.
You chased your dream and you achieved it.
But yeah, I mean, the future of disc golf, that question, I get asked that a lot. And I don't really know. You know, I feel like my job is to make disc golf look fun, entertaining, exciting, and cool. Like, that's what I want my job to be. I don't really want to be the guy that has to revolutionize or
Well, and that's why part
know
of my
what's going to
question
happen.
was,
Like, I don't really know.
was
what's
asking
gonna
about
happen.
media creation, because I know that that's a big thing for you.
Yeah.
So it wasn't just the growth of the sport, but it was how can you make it your goal while having fun creating the stuff? Because obviously when you're playing on the tour, it's hard for you to make disc golf look that cool or that awesome because you're trying to win the tournament. So a lot of your a lot of the coolness comes from you, you know, let's just call it pre-round, you know, making disc golf look fun. So
Yeah.
I was curious about your take on that, because obviously I think you're the revolutionizer in disc golf media, player media, I should say, when it comes to vlogs and people who are very well known for their creation. And I was just curious on your take on that, and how much you think that your influence has helped grow the game from the standpoint of people just
I got
seeing
you, right?
you.
You good?
Yeah, Drew. I don't
Oh.
want to interrupt you. Here you go.
Hey, Drew.
Let's get this on the vlog.
Who's your caddy, Drew?
Me?
Yeah, Simon.
Oh, hi, Simon.
Am I signing
I
another
got
one?
you
No.
in the.
You
I
can
got
just-
you in the car.
Yeah, I remember.
All right.
Okay,
Have a good
Drew
one,
thank you, have a
guys.
good day.
Sign this here. Thank you.
So you're famous. That guy only felt obligated to ask me because you were here.
No, he actually stopped me in the parking lot in my car earlier.
You almost
He
crashed
spotted
into him.
me from the car. Amazing. Yeah, the fans. I mean, disc golf is such a small thing still. But when we're on the disc golf course at a disc golf event, we're like freaking... I feel like we're like the stars of a circus sometimes. Do you agree?
Circus is the right word.
Like, it's getting pretty crazy sometimes. But no, we're fortunate, of course. This is fun. This is what it's all about. We never really knew it was going to be like this, and we don't really know where it's going. But yeah, YouTube-wise, of course, I'll keep with the grind as much as I can. I can't wait till my kids are like old enough to like go to kindergarten or school, so I get a couple hours a day where I can actually be free again and do what I want.
So that way we don't have to do every other day vlogmas.
Exactly. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really plan stuff out that much. I just kind of like go with the flow. And that was a good putt.
Thank you. You taught me
And kind
that.
of see what happens.
I saw that happen.
This putt is mental. Damn, what a hole.
As always, huge thanks to all of you who are joining in for this video. make sure to head on over to infinitedisc.com to grab all of your Drew Gibson and Simon Lizotte needs. Everything from my finish line discs to his time lapses, pixels, all that stuff is all going to be on Infinite Disc. Make sure to head on over there. Let's get right back to the video.
You throw a roller, right?
Yeah.
It's really the only play. Oh no.
That's perfect.
There's no way you were aiming for that gap.
That's a good gap.
Sure, but you weren't aiming for it.
You're right. I very seldomly go where I'm aiming.
Yeah. I think that's one of the hardest things about our job, is that we basically constantly make mistakes.
Yeah, every hole.
Basically every hole. Every hole we don't ace or birdie, it's like, it feels like such a bad mistake. It's crazy. We just basically go from mistake to mistake, micro mistake to micro mistake. This is my first time throwing this disc, by the way. I hope it rolls good. That is horrible.
Too stable. That might have turned late.
I think that's probably OB.
Micro mistake.
Did I just see it roll over the path? No, that was a bird. Oh boy. I'll try something a little funky here. Have you tried the fission time lapses yet?
Actually, that's in our subscription box this month.
They're crazy. I'm gonna go low hyzer flip at this. No, that one leaf. Still a putt.
By the way, y'all, if you head on over to gibsondiscgolf.com and you subscribe to our mystery box, you're gonna get 2 MVP discs this month. One of them is the fission time lapse. The other one, it's obviously a mystery. So go sign up, get your disc. But we did end up pulling off some of the fission time lapse. Simon says there, what's the difference?
I mean, there's some really nice lightweights. They have a beautiful dome to them, almost like a big dome. So they're very glidey, pretty understable. I think for really your casual golfer, it might be one of those max distance discs if it's not too windy.
There we go.
So your camera doesn't even zoom.
Yeah, it does.
On the lens?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it does. Oh wow. Oh, it's like, it's digital zoom. Wild. Oh, you're in the gully.
Dang it.
That's a perfect putt to miss.
All right, Simon, you've had some injuries to your career, as you mentioned on hole 1. How do you approach recovery and maintaining your performance level while dealing with the setbacks?
I take the off season pretty seriously. So I go to the gym 3 to 5 times a week. And I just do a lot of yoga type stretching. And I try to eat a bit cleaner. Basically just to gear me up for the 8 or 9 month tour stretch we have. And little warm-ups before the round. I really keep it super basic. Is that my time lapse shot?
Yeah.
Wow. What did I hit? Yeah, I think just a little warm-up. Just loosen up the hips a bit. Get the legs moving, the elbows, the shoulders, the wrists. Just make that was good English. Just make sure you're not just throwing 60-mile-an-hour shots with a cold body. Because, you know, we're not the youngest anymore, Drew.
Oh, I know that. I'm very aware. I'm aware that this is horrible.
Perfect putt to miss.
I threw it into a hole.
Par's good, though.
It's great. Same score you got. Best putter in the
Do you
world.
like this basket?
Yeah, I think it's a great basket. I think this is the only basket we should ever compete on. They always catch, no problems.
Same.
Veteran for life. That is not a micro mistake. That is a major mistake.
That is a tired airplane shot right there. But I'm okay with it. I'm going to use my 1 mulligan for 9 holes.
Okay, use another. Throw 2 more. It's fine. Aren't you 3 under already anyway? You have
4.
some strokes. 4? Yeah. You have some strokes to spare.
Oh, that's how you're supposed to do it.
Yeah, something like that.
That's OB left.
No, it's not. There you go.
Fly. Perfect line, a bit low.
Beautiful swing.
Thank you. Aim for the tree in the middle and hope I don't hit it.
Okay.
I don't care
Famous
if I...
last words.
I hope I go left of it, but right's okay too. Sit. That disc is not that unstable.
Eagle putt.
I almost hit the tree too.
My favorite MVP disc, the Watt, that Simon actually gave me. It's the best gift I've ever gotten from Simon.
Not true.
What else have you given me?
High fives.
Okay, Simon's right. His high fives are worth more than this disc that I love so much.
That's the foot fault, by the way.
How? Look where the basket is. Dude, you're so wrong right now.
Bro, you can't be serious.
Look at the basket and look at the piece of paper.
Here.
Okay, there. 1
That's better.
centimeter.
That's better. Yeah, what do you mean? There is a clear line.
Okay.
Now don't blame me if you shank it.
I will not blame you if I shank it.
Oh no! No, you did not do that. Now I feel so guilty.
My best disc is gone because Simon thought he knew the rules.
You threw it perfect too, I'm so pissed. Drop. Not good.
Can you walk us through like a day in the life during the season to balance competition, practice, family, business, all of that stuff?
Yeah,
How
right.
to make your friends lose their best disc. Maybe that's a good thing to talk about.
I'm never going to say anything again. That's why I don't call foot faults, guys. Exactly because of that. Especially in practice rounds. I'm such a loser. Anyway. Well, right now, ever since my daughter was born, it all changed, of course. So usually when I'm home, I get up 5 a.m., sometimes 6, with my daughter, and my wife and my son keep sleeping for an hour and a half, 2 more hours, ideally, because my wife deals with the little one at night. And then it's just kids action time. I cook breakfast for everyone. I'm the cook in the house, believe it or not.
Wow.
There's constant chores, constant cleaning, constant some kind of body fluids on the floor somewhere.
Constant crisis.
It is, it's quite wild. You know, everyone who has kids understands, especially 2 kids that age. It is just a wild mess. And yeah, whenever I get a chance to be on my phone, go through some emails, make some phone calls, try to keep up with what's going on in the disc golf world. I listen to podcasts. When I'm driving to places, quick like grocery shop run or something, that's when I study disc golf. And yeah, like once a week, sometimes I get out to play and film.
Oh, sweet.
So it's just hard right now, but it'll get easier again.
The bodily fluids on the floor is not really something that sounds that great to me.
You get used to it.
Jeez.
What frisbee was that?
Daytona, but I'm just so scared of throwing in the water. Besides for the last hole.
I wonder why. Ugh! This hole's always a headwind.
I know.
I'm gonna try to like put this close actually. No. Not quite.
The wind is just abusing them.
I mean, this is just a total bonus birdie, I think.
Yeah. Are you gonna make it?
That's a big one.
So close. Your YouTube channel is obviously pretty iconic at this point. What motivated you to start it, and how do you think starting that has affected your career?
Well, video creation has always been one of my huge hobbies from like being a child. I remember when I was like, one of the early Christmases I remember, I always wanted like a camcorder to like film stuff with my brothers. Not even necessarily disc golf stuff, it was just kind of like goofing around in our house, filming all kinds of stuff. I used to be into skating, so I did some skating videos in school. And that kind of went on the back burner when this whole disc golf adventure started. When I started taking that more seriously. But yeah, I was always interested to do it. I just never really had the equipment for it. I never owned a laptop until like 2018 when I actually started my YouTube channel.
Wow.
I didn't really know how to edit. I kind of knew how iMovie worked, but also I haven't done it in like 10 years, so I just one day decided something has to be done. Like, this is just like, it just felt so repetitive, everything I was doing, and I needed something new, something fresh, something to like work on that's like motivating and fun for our fans and stuff. And I always loved making videos, so it just fit perfectly. And then the early success of it was, it blew my mind. I remember when I posted my first video, I remember my goal was to get like 2,000 subscribers. That was like my big thing. I want like 2,000 like hardcore Simon fans who enjoyed these videos, and that's what I'm making them for. And then like within 3 days, I reached that goal. So my next video got like 15,000 views in like a week, and I was just like, what is happening? And then suddenly I had 10,000 subscribers in like the first couple of weeks, and then it just never slowed down. I always thought at some point this has to slow down, and it just never slowed down until I was like at 45,000, 60,000. And yeah, the first 100K happened like in the first year and a half. Pretty wild. I never thought that was a possibility. And now I'm at 200K. And now is really the point where it feels like it's really slowing down. I feel like
You've eclipsed everybody.
I've kind of maxed out where I could get with the content I'm doing, and I'm doing it all by myself. So I guess I'm waiting for the next revolution in disc golf content. I'm sure something will pop up. I don't know if it will be my idea or someone else's idea. And no one's touching Jomas and subscribers. Jomas has reached people way outside of disc golf.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure that my content is, I don't know that that's possible yet unless I change stuff.
Well, I guess there's one way to know, right?
Yeah.
To change something.
And it's changed my career, yeah. I mean, everything I have now is mostly because of YouTube, I think.
Well,
Most
no,
things.
you're good now.
I'm pretty good, but you know, being a really good disc promoter is almost worth more than being a really good disc thrower.
Well,
but yeah, I'm pretty good sometimes. Again, my consistency is just so lackluster.
time-lapse roller.
Think that's bad?
That's just insane.
Well, that thing is flippy. Why not? I don't really have another disc that can do that right now.
Exactly. Why not?
Whose competitor do you think this is?
Yours now. Congratulations. You're the proud new competitor.
Water jug.
Dude, don't even say that. Here, try mine. My new one.
Watch me throw it in the water. Dude, this one feels way better.
Dude, don't. If you would have made it, I would have been happy, but instead.
Wait, I'm gonna glitch this one in.
Okay.
Stay up. Oh. One more. Damn, son.
All right, mental toughness. I know you're gonna laugh at that because like sometimes you're not very mentally tough.
No, I'm really not. Sometimes I'm so good at it and sometimes so bad. It's kind of like my game.
But it's crucial, obviously, in professional sports. How do you prepare mentally for tournaments? What strategies do you use to stay focused in competition?
It's really, yeah. I mean, that's an ongoing battle, I think, for most people. Sometimes I wonder these guys that are out here that are just always so, like, no emotions, like a Calvin Heinberg, for example.
Uh-huh.
Like, how are you always so cool? I don't understand. Like, he doesn't get rattled, good or bad, by anything.
Yeah, I feel...
I don't understand, like, what goes on in his mind or in his emotions. Like, I get so fired up internally when good or bad stuff happens. Like, good stuff, I'm pretty good at keeping cool. But sometimes when I make mistakes or I get, like, a bad break, dude, I can, like, feel deep inside, like, the brewing of, like...
a storm.
Fire, storm, like... Yeah, it's just, like, anyone who gets, like, a crazy outburst on a course, I can so relate to why that happens. But yeah, when I see it happen to myself, I get pretty embarrassed by it. I think it's not a good look. It's unprofessional. Like, I've tacoed 2 putters this year.
Did you eat them afterwards?
And one of them made, like, it viral on TikTok.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the European Open one, you didn't see it?
Uh-uh.
You're the only one who hasn't seen it.
Probably because I don't have TikTok.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So, yeah, I really want to keep just better control, and it's all about your mindset. For me, it's like expectations and how much pressure do I put on myself.
Yeah.
Sometimes I let it kind of like get ahead of myself, like putting my expectations too high, wanting to do super well, even though I'm not necessarily prepared like I should be, because, you know, I'm traveling, so I'm not really practicing as much as I should. I'm not really warming up at these tournaments as much as I should. Like, for me to expect to do well is honestly almost crazy. I've just had such good results in recent years that it almost feels impossible not to have those expectations. So it's always like a balance between wanting to do really well and not wanting to get frustrated when you're not doing well.
That makes sense.
So it's sometimes, I would say 90% of the time, I'm really good at staying relaxed and kind of brushing anything off. But then every 10th tournament or something, maybe those little outbursts can happen. And I think it's kind of good too, you know, letting it out in an okay fashion. You don't want to let it like build up too much and then you have it like a career-ending moment or something. Yeah, like if you get frustrated and angry, you have to like find a good way to release.
Yeah, bending your putter sometimes.
I mean, I've seen almost everyone do it. It's not always caught on camera. But yeah, it's not a good look. I want to not do that ever again. Maybe until tomorrow. Okay. Man, these are good and hard holes.
Yeah. All right.
I'm 8 under, you?
6.
Okay.
Best player in the world. Dude.
Second best. Dude.
First
Don't
flight.
hit a tree and kick way right.
Why even say that? What do you get out of that?
Well, now
Does that make you feel better?
Now I think it's funny.
Okay.
Oh no. Dude, that fly's freaking perfect. Forehand from there, easy birdie, nice.
Dude, I hate you.
Forehand, time lapse. Oh, I thought I missed that.
Nice.
My first par of the round, dang.
Hey, is this a foot fault before, so I can lose my second best disc?
It's close.
Okay.
Got it.
Right in the V.
Oh no, it's rolling.
So obviously disc golf has a lot of skills. What skills came the easiest to you, and which, besides for putting, became was the slowest for you to get?
I'm actually a decent putter most of the time. I think forehand has always been really unnatural to me, so it kind of hurts my body. Like every time I throw more than like 3 or 5 forehands a day, I get like this weird pain in my left groin, probably caused by bad form. Also for elbows and shoulders, forehands are just so rough. I never understand like guys who can just whip them out there 80 miles an hour over and over again. I'm like, that can't be good for your body.
It's good for their scorecard.
It is very helpful for a scorecard. What's been easy for me, I don't know, I've always really enjoyed short putter up shots. Like these floater nose up slight anhyzer. One of my favorite shots. Great skill to have for trick shots. That little 150-foot ace run. Great skill to have for playing catch, which is one of my favorite things to do. And yeah, overall backhand form, of course, has always been...
Your backhand form is so good.
It was my only way to throw for like the first 10 years of me playing disc golf, really, when I was a kid. Because I didn't grow up in America where you have all those sports where you throw balls like this. In Germany we only have soccer and maybe tennis. So nothing really translates to throwing stuff.
I would love to have your backhand form.
Shut up.
It would make me so happy.
You are full of...
Why? Your backhand form is great.
Yeah, but yours is like better.
Only worse than Silas Schultz.
I would put Silas Schultz on top,
I agree.
but he really can't putt. You go forehand too?
Yeah.
Really?
No.
No. I can't imagine not throwing forehand in this hole. I'm so bad. That actually worked. Didn't feel good at all. Do you rather have shots that feel good, but the result isn't exactly what you wanted, or throws that feel horrible but have a good result?
I'm a results guy.
Result guy?
Yeah,
So American of you.
I want it to go. I don't care if I did this and I parked it.
Sure. Oh. What?
What?
There's another tree behind that?
I guess so.
No one's ever hit that one. Oh yeah, there is that sneaky guy. Damn, I thought you threw it perfect.
All right, Simon, who's fiercest competitor you've ever played against?
Let me think. Oh, one guy comes to mind. You've never met him. He doesn't play anymore either. But we were kids. We were playing juniors back in Germany. He's actually from Sweden. I met him at a couple international events in Europe. His name was Oscar. He was unbelievable. He was like as talented as me back then. Just like...
Well, who is?
Huh?
Who's as talented as you?
Oscar.
He was better than you.
He was way better than me. Like he had the talent, but also just the freaking robot gene. Like I've never been like a robot, like consistency wise or practice wise. That kid was a freaking machine. He would have been the best player ever, I think, if he kept going. I'm not even really sure why he stopped. Anyway, but no, real answer. I don't know. Probably Macbeth. Most boring answer of all time.
I think Gannon's pretty scary.
No, well, the one thing I've noticed about Gannon this year is that when Gannon doesn't play well, he still shoots 1040 golf.
That's what Macbeth used to do.
Exactly. Macbeth was the only guy I've ever met who I would play with him and it looked like he was doing poorly. And at the end of the round, he still beat me by 3.
Yeah.
He would still be top 5. every time, no matter how bad he played. And that's what I've noticed with Gannon. I've played with him a handful of times this year. Like, he does not play great, but he freaking is still there every freaking week.
Yeah.
That is really what proves to me that Gannon has exactly what it takes to be the next best thing.
I just
After
feel
what
like
Paul
if,
did to us for
my
10
opinion,
years.
maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm crazy. I am crazy. If Gannon keeps doing what he's doing for the next 12 years, at the pace he's doing it at, there's not even going to be a conversation about who the GOAT is, in my opinion.
Yeah, Gannon has definitely potential to be the GOAT.
Like, I think if he continues to do what he's doing, I don't think that there's even a conversation.
Yeah, Gannon's like a freak.
Yeah.
Paul never really struck me as a freak because Paul's like not really a guy you look at and he seems like that different. But Gannon is like this tall, lanky kid, 17 years old, 18 years old. And it's just different. He's just built different, literally.
That's so good.
Not good, but good enough. I can't believe that drive was so good.
Made me lose my best disc, now I can't even throw a good shot.
Hey, you're just beating it in. It's good strategy. Putter of all time?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Best putter of all time. Nice, that's him.
Why am I like not even trying?
Bogey.
Is this still a par 5?
Yeah.
Okay. How is that in? Because when AB's on, it's like, holy cow, he's the best player of all time. But he's just not on enough. I'm going to try to spin here, a little hyzer flip. Yeah, if you throw it 2 miles an hour, good luck flipping a disc. Highlight putt for the vlog, though. I got you. Forehand guy? Nice.
Thanks.
My feet hurt, my legs hurt, my back hurts. How do you feel?
I'm hot.
Hot.
And I've been here since Sunday, so I've been practicing this course every day.
You're insane. Wait, did you play Ledgestone?
Yeah.
And you missed the cut?
No, I just drove straight here after my round.
Wow.
What advice would you give to aspiring disc golfers looking to improve their game and perhaps pursue a professional career? And is it posting on social media versus how good you actually are?
No, I think step one has become very good. I think that should be step one.
What about Bedanza?
Well, I mean, if you're that good at YouTube, then obviously, and if you already live in a van, and if you are just fully committing to the YouTube grind, then sure. But I don't think that's every man's or woman's cup of tea right there. So I think step one should be get very good. Get better than anyone in your local area.
By a lot.
By 10 strokes per tournament. And then the best way to get better, in my opinion, if you're doing form work, is video yourself and watch exactly what you're doing and change one thing at a time. Don't try to become a genius overnight. It's not possible. I'm going to find my highlight putt here for you guys. If we ever find that disc. Oh, it's right there. Oh, easy putt. And yeah, basically kill the local scene as long as you need to. And then I don't know what the rule's going to be with getting on the Pro Tour, what the qualifications are going to be, what tournaments you got to play, but freaking save up some cash and then just send it. I think a lot of people have done that. And if you're good enough, you'll know. Everyone will know. But I think it takes a bit more than people think it does.
Yeah.
It's a freaking grind out here.
The guy getting 50th place out here any given week can win a tournament the next week.
Yes.
I mean, AB got 47th at Ledgestone.
Yes.
He could win easily this week.
He's gonna win, unless I make this. Oh no. Why did I know that was happening? It is so bizarre. This game, you know, we all know this is a mental game. Like once you have the basic skills, it's all about confidence and mental game. It is so bizarre. Like sometimes you line up a putt and you know you're gonna make it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you line up the same putt and you know
there's no chance it goes in.
there's no way you're gonna make it.
You have a better chance of skipping it in with your driver.
It is so weird. Like it's so weird that it almost doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
How much of a mental game this is.
we've all felt that way though.
And no matter how much you practice, and no matter how long you've been doing it, the battle always continues for everyone. I mean, on different levels, of course. But man, that's what I find so impressive about these guys that are always in the top 10. Heimberg, Gannon, Ricky. You know, those typical guys, some other names there too. Like just to do it over and over and over and over and over again, I just could never do that. That's why for me, the player of the year is the most consistent guy.
Hey,
And not the guy that won 2 majors and not really anything else.
No, that's fair enough. You like the most consistent loser. You do. That's what defines player of the year to you. The guy that lost the most amount of times.
No.
I lost my disc.
Okay.
All right.
This can be your intro clip right here if you want it.
Okay. Well, you got to make it.
Well, you make it first with that disc. That would make me feel a lot better. Good, breaking it in. Good, good, good. It needs it.
Dude.
Yeah. If I had any kind of willpower behind that, that would have been good.
Can you talk about some of your non-disc golf hobbies?
Pool and darts.
Okay.
You like pool and darts?
I like pool and darts. I'm not that great at either one, but I have a dartboard in my garage actually. I'm decent.
Yeah, pool is my meditation. So whatever people do to relax and get their mind off of all the stress of their life, whatever you do to do that, for me, that's pool. I can just turn off my brain, forget about all my worries, and just enjoy. So I don't like pool, I need pool.
That's fair enough.
You found your disc?
No.
I found a disc. Is it yours?
No. Well, hey everybody, thank you guys so much for tuning in. As always, if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much. I know these are long videos. We are tired. It's hot out here. Thank you so much.
Hey, Drew, good job. You're on the grind.
Thanks. So, make sure to head on over to Simon's channel, Instagram, MVP, Infinite, Finish Line Disc. Go check it all out. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you in the next one.
See you at Worlds.